Hi everyone. In today's clip, I will talk a little bit about muscle spasms. Just a reminder that anything I post here is not meant to diagnose or cure anything and is for informational use only. For any health-related matters, please consult your healthcare provider. So a muscle spasm, which is also known as Charlie horse, is a sudden, involuntary, painful tightening and contraction of a muscle that can cause intense pain and can last from few seconds to several minutes. These spasms can happen anywhere in the body, but are most commonly in the legs, like in the calves, feet, toes, thighs, or the groin area, and can be triggered by exercise, dehydration, or low electrolyte levels. While generally this harmless, it can be painful, and understanding the causes and prevention methods can help sort of manage and minimize their happening. So strenuous physical activity, especially without proper warm-up and cool down, can lead to muscle fatigue and spasms. Also, insufficient fluid intake can disrupt the electrolyte balance, which is critical for muscle function. Low levels of electrolytes like potassium, calcium, and magnesium can trigger spasms. But there are more serious medical conditions that can also cause the spasms, such as peripheral arterial disease, which is a vascular disorder that causes abnormal narrowing of the arteries. These are other than the ones that supply to the heart and brain. Kidney disease and thyroid problems also. So hormonal changes and increased demands on the body during pregnancy can also make some women more susceptible to spasms. Also, some medications can have the muscle spasms as a side effect, such as certain antidepressants, anti-seizure medications, blood pressure medications, antibiotics, opioid painkillers, and even some asthma inhalers and stimulant medications. Some helpful suggestions is in what to do when experiencing a muscle spasm or Charlie horse is stretch and massage. So gently stretch the affected muscle and massage it to help it relax. Also, you can apply heat or cold. Heat can sort of help relax the muscle, while cold can help reduce the inflammation. Stay hydrated, drink plenty of fluids, especially water and electrolyte-rich beverages. Also, instead of buying commercial electrolyte beverages, which might also contain other ingredients like colors and so on, try to mix your own, which is really simple. Take like 4 cups of reverse osmosis clean water, basically. Add quarter or a half a teaspoon of salt. This should not be regular table salt, iodized table salt. Please use sea salt or Celtic salt, and then add 2 tablespoons of honey or agave nectar and juice of half a lemon. Now stir and enjoy in cold or room temperature. If spasms are too frequent, severe, or accompanied by other symptoms, it's important to have it checked to rule out any underlying medical conditions. Also, an old trick is to drink a little bit of dill pickle juice when you get the spasm. It seems to quickly get rid of the spasm. Don't ask me how, it just does, but I don't know how. It works. So to prevent muscle spasms, again, drink enough fluids throughout the day, especially before, during, and after exercise. Incorporate regular stretching exercises into your routine, especially before and after physical activities. Ensure adequate intake of potassium, calcium, magnesium through diet or supplements. And of course, if you have any medical conditions that can cause spasms, work with your doctor to address the issue effectively. Always warm up your muscles before exercise and cool down afterwards. Don't push your muscles too hard, especially when you're dehydrated or fatigued. Make sure that your shoes provide adequate support, especially when exercising or standing for long periods of time. Magnesium, especially magnesium glycinate or citrate, in particular plays a crucial role in muscle function and relaxation, and supplementation can help reduce muscle spasms. Other nutrients like calcium, vitamin D3 plus K2, and certain B vitamins are also important for muscle health. Few stretches that are helpful when you experience the spasm. If the spasm is in the calf, lie down and stretch your leg by pointing or pulling the toes towards your head. Also, hold for a few seconds or until the spasm stops. You can also use a strap or belt looped around your foot to gently pull the top of your foot forward towards you, and this also works for hamstring muscle spasms. You can also stand and put your weight on the cramped leg, bending your knees slightly, and stand on your tiptoes for a few seconds. Then lunge forward with the leg that isn't cramped, keeping the cramped leg straight. Now, stretching for the thigh spasms. You stand and hold on to the chair for balance. First of all, bend your leg at the knee and reach your leg backwards, holding your ankle, and pull the foot up behind you towards your buttock. For back spasms, the first and the easiest way to stretch a back spasm is to walk around, which can loosen the back muscles and relieve the spasm. Walk at a slow, steady pace to loosen the back muscles. You can also do a tennis ball stretch. So you lie down on the floor or on bed with a tennis ball or another small ball under the area with the spasm for a few minutes. Try to relax and breathe normally, and then move the ball to a neighboring spot and repeat. Another stretch for the back spasm is exercise ball stretch. So sit on an exercise ball, the big balls, and lie back, and so that your back, shoulders, and the buttocks are stretched out on the ball with the feet flat on the floor. Do this near a chair or a couch so that you can hold on to it if you lose your balance, and then lie stretched out for a few minutes to release that tension. The stretch for neck spasms. While sitting or standing, circle your shoulders by rolling your shoulders forward, right? And then you're going to do forward, then you're going to do up and back and down, right? So you're going to repeat this motion 10 times. Then you're going to roll your shoulders in the opposite direction. So last time you were doing it forward, this time you're going to do a roll backwards, right? And then you're going to do up, forward, and down. And you're going to repeat this 10 circles in this direction. From the metaphysical perspective, muscle spasms are often seen as physical manifestations of underlying emotional or psychological imbalances. They can be interpreted as body's way of expressing stress, tension, fear, gripping and holding on to, or unresolved emotional issues. It's always good to remember that any issues on the left side, based on the functions of brain hemispheres, is receptive or receiving side, or yin, as well as female. It responds to stimulus from your environment. It holds your past experiences. Your emotional self, your memories, your joy, your pain are all stored there. When I say it is your receiving side, it means something that you have received or wanting to receive and did not. When I say female, it could be something that happened with a female in your life. Not all conditions have to apply, but one will. The right side organizes and moves forward in the future, so it governs how you interact with the world. That is a yang energy, and it's giving and male. And the giving would be anything that you needed to give and did not, or gave and you should not have. When you're experiencing problems on your right side, you may feel stuck or hampered in moving forward, or you may be experiencing unwanted change, that is causing fear, reluctance, or anxiety. Of course, or a male-related emotional issue. So, by the way, when I talk about giving and receiving, that applies to everything from material to emotional to love, etc. So the front side reveals your social and public self, the part that the world sees. It reflects those aspects of yourself that are active ingredients in your day-to-day living. This includes communication, desire, caring, loving, happiness, sadness. These show in your face, posture, and body language. The backside reflects private and unconscious elements of your life. This side becomes the storehouse for everything you don't want to deal with or don't want other people to see. That means a lot of negative emotions become stored along the spine and in the back of the legs. I find the emotional side of illness absolutely fascinating, and honestly, so much can be resolved just by clearing the emotional baggage. If you want to find out more about this, I have about 8 clips from a while back that talks to mind powers that I might actually repost these as they are quite good sort of to review. Hope this has been helpful. Like and follow for more. Be the light.